With cancer that I want people to know and that I recognize for myself is this is a thing that is an experience. This is not your life. It does not define you. Life is still going on and you still need to live the life that you have. This is just an experience to move through. Hi, my name is Nyree Coke and I'm a breast cancer survivor. I don't know that there's any easy way to answer what it's like to have breast cancer. How I felt about my diagnosis changed on any given day. I felt different at the point of diagnosis versus the day before surgery versus the day after surgery, waiting on reconstruction, post-reconstruction. A diagnosis comes with a myriad of emotions that for me changed every single day. So I had never heard of stage 0 cancer until I was diagnosed with stage 0 cancer. What DCIS means, or ductal carcinoma in situ means, is that the cancer is not yet invasive. It has not yet spread beyond your milk ducts. My initial reaction on the day was that I was absolutely stunned. I had had a needle biopsy prior, and that biopsy had come back as benign. But out of an abundance of caution, we had decided to excise the suspicious mass, and it was after the pathology was done that the breast cancer diagnosis was confirmed. So in my mind, this was not even a consideration, so it literally was for me almost out of the clear blue. After my diagnosis, my general surgeon, Dr. Andre Vassian, and I had a conversation about what were my options. So 2 immediate options was to have a wide area lumpectomy and hope that we get the margins, which is a common term that you'll hear. But basically all that means is that you hope you get all of the cancer cells with enough good tissue around it. Or I could choose to have a nipple-sparing mastectomy and reconstruction. The wide area lumpectomy would have come with radiation. The conversation I had with Dr. Vassiana was, what do you think as my surgeon will give me my best long-term prognosis? And he said, go with the mastectomy, and that's the path that we chose. So I had a mastectomy in June of 2020. At the point at which we removed my breast, we also inserted something that is called a chest expander. I wore a chest expander until January of 2021. What would happen is I would go to my plastic surgeon every week or every other week, and they would gradually fill the expander with saline solution to stretch my skin so that I could now accommodate a breast implant. That process took for me a lot longer than others, but part of this process is learning patience. I think one of the most challenging parts of my diagnosis for me was sharing with close friends, sharing with close family that this thing was happening to me. I think it's very difficult, or it was very difficult for me to see people be afraid for me or to see people cry on my behalf. Wow. There are many hard parts about having breast cancer. I think owning up to my own vulnerability or my own humanity, that this life is not infinite. And this disease puts that in full perspective for you. I think it was also challenging post-recovery or post-mastectomy surgery. Your body looks different. And as a woman, that comes with a whole different set of challenges, and becoming accustomed to a new look, because it's never going to look 100% the same. Not that it looks bad, it's just different, and spending some time to become used to having a new body. And also I think part of the challenge was honestly dealing with my mental health and making sure as part of my physical process, I was also having a mental process. So speaking to a therapist, speaking to trusted friends, trusted family members, people who you can really share your vulnerabilities with, was very important for me and a huge part of my successful process. Don't make it about you. People have a tendency, I found, or some people had a tendency to make the illness about them and what they could do and how they were feeling, and oh, you must be feeling so stressed. Don't project your own insecurities, your own feelings onto somebody else. Their plate is already, I'm guaranteeing you, 100% full. Ask the person what support looks like to them, what it feels like to them, and see how you as a friend can fit into that role or offer some support. Absolutely do not ever say, you're so lucky you found it early. We have cancer. There's nothing lucky about that. Yes, it's great that we found it early. That means your treatment options, your possibilities are probably better than it in a later stage. But there is nothing lucky about cancer. That one, no. I'm not lucky. I might be fortunate. It has nothing to do with luck. Early detection. I went just because. There was no lump, there was no funny feeling, there was no nothing. I was just going just because. A mammogram can absolutely save your life. If you have the resources, if you have the access, absolutely go and get your mammogram. If you feel like there is something off with your body, if you're not at an age where a mammogram is recommended, go to your doctor. Insist, say that there is something wrong. Early detection saves lives 100%. There is a saying that I use all the time, actually I have it tattooed on my ribs. It's from Samora Machel. It says, "A luta continua, vittoria è certa." It means the struggle continues, but victory is certain. And I believe that now more than I ever have in my entire life. I have learned I am way more capable than I thought I could be. I am stronger than I thought I could be. I have also learned that it is important to ask for and accept help from the people who love, care, and support you, because this is a process, it's a journey, but it does not have to be a lonely one.